morning, New Code Academy. Today is Friday, January 31st. My name is Max, and this is NewsBYTEs. TeraBYTEs Thrive in 2025.
Welcome to NewsBYTEs. My name is Briar. Hey Max, I have directions to play this recording before we continue our episode. Let's check it out.
Good morning, TeraBYTEs. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is one of utmost importance. The world needs heroes. Heroes who wield the most powerful weapon of all, books. That's right, books. This month, you will embark on an epic adventure. Your objective? To discover the truth that not all heroes wear capes. Some wear lab coats, others wear tool belts, and many carry kindness in their hearts. But all heroes have one thing in common. They read. And that's where you come in. Your first mission. We need middle school students, like the ones watching this program, to share their favorite books and why they like them so much. Super readers are always looking for new material to read, and you, my friends, are the key. The fate of the school's literary needs rests in your hands. Share your books, participate in book trivia and book talks happening later this month, and prove to the world that you are the ultimate reading hero. As always, if you're caught reading, well, good for you. This message will self-destruct in 3, 2,
1. Just kidding. NewsBYTEs doesn't have the budget for such high-tech special effects.
Get reading, TeraBYTEs. The world needs you.
Wait, does this mean we're not news anchors this week? We are... Let's check the script. Superheroes? Let me get my cape.
Wait Max, no capes. This year's I Love to Read theme is not all heroes wear capes. So this time around, we'll just have to leave your cape at home.
Either way, I Love to Read month is going to be epic.
You bet it is, and to kick things off, let's go to our school's premier super reader, Miss Bakerna, to learn more.
Hey New Code, Miss Bakarna here. I am coming to you to talk a little bit about some books. So February is I Love to Read month, and some of your classmates had the awesome idea to do a little book talk throughout the month of February where we can kind of take turns highlighting some books that we're reading or some of our favorite books that maybe we've read in the past. So I have one to share with you today, and then if you are interested in giving a little mini book talk on the news, you can connect with me or Mr. Cannon. We will get you set up. There'll also be some opportunity to do a little discussing with books that we're reading in our language arts class time together too. So the one I wanted to share with you, maybe this is familiar to a couple of you. It's called The Crossover. And this is such an awesome book. It was written a few years ago. I want to say 2015, 2016, more than a few years ago. But it is so cool. It's actually structured almost like little mini sections or segments, kind of like poetry. So super manageable to read. It's not like every page is jam-packed with text. It's about basketball. But it's about so much more than basketball. So it follows the lives of two brothers. They're actually identical twins, Josh and JB, and it goes through their competitiveness, their need, their desire to win basketball, but also their need and desire to kind of compete in other areas of life as well. It talks about brotherhood and family and friendships, just some really awesome themes that you see throughout the book. So if you are a basketball lover or even a little bit of a drama lover or just love to hear about kind of family drama, family dynamic, this might be a good book to check out. If you read it, you have to let me know what you think. Have a good day, New Code.
That's right, New Code Academy. It's your turn to be part of the I Love to Read month. On your Canvas launch page, click NewsBYTEs to be part of our book discussions. Or for our super readers, or our book bingo, where you have a chance to earn a super prize. And of course, you can share your best book jokes as well. You can't have a super I love to read month without some really awful jokes. Remember, it's all located on your Canvas launch page, homepage. Just make sure to click News Bites. Check it out today.
Hi, I'm Basco, and welcome to this week's weather. Due to all the I Love to Read Month activities, I decided to use my star power and reclaim my old weather position. As awesome as my Ask Basco segments are, it's nice to get back to my weather roots once in a while. Well, we've had a couple of really warm days, but will that continue into February? Don't get your hopes up, because we are starting to head into colder temperatures next week. We'll start off warm today, around 38 degrees, and then drop to 17 by Wednesday, with a small climb to the 20s by next Thursday. Expect sunny and cloudy skies, but at this point, no signs of snow for next week. Have a good week, and remember to TeraBYTE out of tuna.
It sure is nice to see Basco back on the weather desk, even though he keeps knocking everything off. Oh God, no!
Sure is, even if it's just for a short time. But we have an exciting activity to share. Based on your suggestions, we are going to start a launch class versus launch class book trivia throughout the month of February.
Which launch class will be named Super Readers for 2025? Let's go to Mr. Cannon to find out more.
Welcome to week 1 of book trivia. Are you ready to share your book knowledge? Or at least get a few ideas of some good books to read? Jacob will give you 3 questions. After each question, the answer options will show on your screen. The teacher can pause the video while the class shares their answers. At the end of the game, the teacher will email me with your final answers. And then on March 7th, on the March 7th episode, we will announce the class with the most correct answers, who will be named Super Readers of 2025. Okay, Jacob, take it away.
Question 1. In Diary of a Wimpy Kid by Jeff Kinney, what is the name of Greg Heffley's best friend? Question 2. Who is the main character in Holes by Louis Satcher? Question 3. Who wrote Wonder, the story of a boy with a facial difference attending school for the first time?
Welcome to this week's Closing Thoughts. This week, let's check in with Mr. Guro, our Dean of Students. I'm sure he's got something to share about I Love to Read Month. Take it away, Mr. Guro.
Hey, New Code Academy, this is Mr. Dro here. I hope you enjoyed Booked Trivia. That's right, Book Trivia. Hope you liked it. Teachers, this is a shout out and a reminder to you. Send Mr. Cannon your launch class responses so that he could see which launch class ends up winning. So just remember, send those things in, teachers. Do it as soon as you can. Hey, and this is for students, this part. If you guys got any book recommendations, things that you've read that you really like and you want other students to maybe read them as well, send those recommendations to Mr. Cannon or Ms. Picarna. Either one, shoot him an email, tell him, hey, these are good books that I read, and maybe we'll share that information out. I just got done reading a couple books. This is the latest one I read. I like it. It was a good one. It's not too long, so I whizzed through it pretty quickly for me. So I liked it. It's good. I got another one ready and queued up, ready to go. If you like video games, you might know it. But I like this author. So yeah, I've read a number of books from him, and I like it. So that's my next one on the list. It's a good thing, too, because February is starting, and I need a book to read for I Love to Read Month, which is February. So, yeah, read a bunch this month. And I tell you what, if you have something cool that you have read, something good, again, reach out to Ms. Picarna, Mr. Cannon, via email, share that with some others, and maybe they can read it too. Hey, you guys, make it a great day. Read some books. Reading is good. Keep doing it.
Welcome back. Thank you, Mr. Guerrero, for this week's epic insights. Now, let's take it back to our hosts to wrap up this episode.
Well, Max, an epic start to an epic I Love to Read month.
Stay tuned next week to find out
who will be the next TeraBYTE to share an amazing book recommendation. Which launch class did the best on week 1 of book trivia? And most importantly, why can't I wear a cape? It is winter in Minnesota, don't you know?
All this and more next week on NewsBYTEs. TeraBYTE out of reading.
The Fate of the School's Literary...
This is a good book to learn from.
The Fate of the School's Literacy...
Tuna is the most important meal of the day.
The Fate of the School's Literacy...